Welcome back, everyone. Crypto Patrick here. I hope you guys are all doing great out there today. It is a great day. It is Tuesday, February 20th, and there's a lot going on in cryptocurrency as we've seen. We're going to take a look at the market as a whole here as Bitcoin has surpassed that line of resistance of 11,600 and is now moving on its way up to that 12,600 line of resistance. That's the next line of resistance for Bitcoin. And we're going to take a look at a bill that the Senate proposed that basically would exempt cryptocurrencies from taxes. I mean, this is big, guys. If this does happen, it might not happen, but at least we are seeing regulators, looking at cryptocurrencies, looking at the taxes, because right now cryptocurrencies is once you cash in your cryptocurrencies, it's basically looked at as capital gains tax, just like real estate. So it's basically considered just like gaining money on real estate. So looking at it right now, guys, we're going to take a look at the market real quick. Before we get into that, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you like my news videos. I try to do news videos, keeping you guys up to date every day. I did a Bitcoin Cash video yesterday, a live stream for an hour, showing you guys basically what I thought of Bitcoin Cash as we just saw, it fork on Sunday. I do live streams all the time showing you guys how to Bitcoin mine with BITCLUB Network. There's a link in the description. You guys can watch the video. But that's one of the biggest mining companies and programs in existence where you can be an entrepreneur and you can basically build your own business, getting paid in cryptocurrency and signing people up. So it's kind of cool. And I do giveaways all the time too. So basically subscribing is not a bad idea. So looking at the market right now, guys, we're at $509 billion. It was about 512 earlier today. It went as high as about 518 in the last couple days. I'll just kind of show you guys what the market's been doing. We've been on a little bit of a bull run here since February 13th. If you guys look right here, it was at 416 billion on February 16th, and then it went up to the 16th. It was 472. Then on the 17th. We were at 518. It just, it had that huge spike. Then a little bit of a drop off, then we started climbing some more, and we're getting up to that, right now we're about like that $508 billion mark, $507 billion mark. It'll probably rise again. We'll probably just see a little bit of rising, but the Chinese Lunar New Year is ending on Wednesday, and then I think about a week after that, we're going to start seeing this climb back up to those all-time highs. And if you guys don't know what the all-time high is, it is at $830 billion mark. We saw from November all the way to January 7th a $700 billion thousand Then we saw the Lunar New Year hit, and we saw some of the lowest prices that we've ever seen. It dropped down to about $280,000 for the $279 billion for the whole market. And then I think these low prices basically a lot of people started buying in at these low prices, and we're starting to come back up now as we get into April, which is going to be tax season, where I think we're going to easily hit this $830 billion again, and I think we're going to go all the way up to that $1 trillion mark. And why do I think that, guys? It's not just a bold prediction here. I'm not trying to just be bullish. Basically, let me just show you something real quick right here. This is on an article on a prediction of what could be happening in the market right now. So if you look right here, James Burke, CEO of Outline Ventures, is bullish about the cryptocurrency market, insisting it has the potential to reach 1 trillion. A lot of people are saying 1 trillion. If you look right here, these guys, I think this is the Winklevoss twins. They basically said right now as the cryptocurrency was at 484, they were saying that we're gonna rise up to about a $60,000 Bitcoin. He said we're gonna push the biggest cryptocurrency is gonna be 50,000. And that was a pretty bullish statement, but I think a lot of people are. My conservative statement is going to be about $30,000 to $40,000, guys, based on the Cliff High report. We've seen a lot of other people that are coming on. I think I have an article up here that I could show you that I pulled up, and Cliff High and John McAfee dropped Bitcoin price predictions that may shock you. They both at Cliff High, if you guys don't know about him, he runs a WebBot report. He's been doing it for stocks. He's been right on a lot of predictions, even on Bitcoin and Ethereum numerous times. And he thinks that, he's been right on Ripple. He's saying all these predictions, a lot of predictions have come true that he says. And basically he says that Bitcoin, at 1388 by the end of February, and he says that, the end of February, 1388, so that's not uncommon right here. We're already at the 11,800, nearing 12,000. And remember, at the end of February, guys, we're going to be at the end of the Chinese Lunar New Year. 60,000 by summer. 2018, John McAfee sees 100K at the end of 2018. So basically, these are some prediction guys. He's been right a lot of times. You should definitely check this out. This is why I try to get everyone into cryptocurrency mining programs like BitClub Network. You know, if we see mining Bitcoin this profitable, the Bitcoin value is going to increase so much that holding Bitcoin and be getting paid in it is going to be just super, super, super profitable. You know, it's not going to be, it's nothing that we don't want to do right now. This is all, everyone should be getting in this. If we look at Bitcoin right now, let me just show you guys where the next line of resistance is. You know, we have a trade volume of $9 billion today. It looks like, yeah, look right here, guys. We have, we'll look at the price at $11,804. So as we come up, I'm going to show you the next line of resistance. It's about, it should be at that 11,600 mark. So I'll just go to the 3-month. This is on CoinMarketCap for all you guys new. I'm going to look at the green mark right here. We're at 11,800. We've already broke through that line of resistance that it had before. And now the next one on here would be at, looks like we're break through that one. I think we'll be right up here at, let me see if I can get on it. Yep, right about 11,600, guys. I can kind of get on it right there. But there it is right there. 11,600 would be the next line of resistance. From there, we're going to go up to about 1388. That's the Cliff High report, which was right, see if I can get on it right there, 13,800. Then we're going to go to the next one, guys, would be about 14. And then we'll see this 15 one right here. And then we can get up to the 17. And then once we break through the 17, guys, we'll get up to the all-time high of 19,762. So those are the predictions for Bitcoin. I mean, Litecoin's going to do really well. On the 26th, we have LitePay coming out. If you look right here on Litecoin, guys, it's $244. It's up about $20 right now, or probably about $23. I'm going to show you guys what Litecoin's been doing. I think Litecoin to the moon in the future. Look at this huge bump we had in Litecoin today. It was at 223, and now it is at 253. So the other prediction on there was a little bit wrong. It says 246 right there, but we got, or hold on, it hit 253 earlier, and now we're at that 247. So I think Litecoin will easily hit $300 again. I have an article actually up on a Litecoin prediction, what I want to show you guys real quick right now. And this was an article published yesterday for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple, Stellar, Litecoin, Cardano, Neo, which I think is a $1,000 currency in the future. This was on February 19th from some investors. And basically for Bitcoin, guys, they just said, they're talking about the stop losses. They're saying that we're going to reach the $12,000. I already think that, just like I believe the Cliff High report, 13,800 by the end of this month. I'm thinking Bitcoin can easily hit that 60,000, but maybe drop down conservatively to the 30 to 40,000. Hopefully by, I'm hoping by summertime or the end of 2008, or by the end of 2018, if we see the same patterns that it's seen before. Let me see if I can find Litecoin here, guys. Okay, so here's some of the Litecoin predictions that we've seen right here. For the past 4 days, Litecoin has been pair trading of about 208 to 240. Right now it's at 246. To break out of this range will be a positive move. We anticipate 270 to 307 Litecoin, guys. So that's another $50 gain right there. Our stop loss is currently at break even. We want to reduce the risk paper. That's why we should raise stops to the remaining 50%. So they're basically saying that, you can kind of look at this right here, but I'm not a technical expert here. Make your own decisions. But they're just showing how the Litecoin's gonna how it's risen and where they think it's gonna go based on their financial analyst. I think looking at LitePay, we know that that's gonna be a huge thing for Litecoin coming on up. We know that Bitcoin has had a lot of favorable news lately. A lot of these coins are doing really well. The market is not, out by any means yet, guys. I'm going to show you the Senate bill here in a second, too. We're going to get into that. But let me just show you another coin. Ripple was at 115. It hasn't really risen a lot, but there's a lot of proof of use. I think when we see this market cap rise, we're going to see Ripple and all the other altcoins come along for the ride. Just remember right now, Bitcoin dominance is at 39%. It hasn't been this high in a while, guys. Bitcoin dominance was high, last year before this huge drop-off, which was like, I think it was as high as almost like 90% almost. Okay, so it was almost as high as 90% around March 2014. And then you look right here on December 25th, 2016, 87%. And then it dropped all the way down when cryptocurrencies got popular around, in June. That's when the market started getting hot for cryptocurrencies. And then right here on November 3rd, we started coming up to 60%. And then if you guys want to look how high it got right here, let's see if I can get on it. 62% in December, and then it had this sharp decline to about 33%. So, right around 40% is kind of a healthy range for the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin still is the gold standard of cryptocurrencies. It's not going to, go anywhere. I think our Ethereum is going to get back up to those $1,200 mark by April. I think Ripple is going to get up to that, that high of 380 that we saw before. Second this gets to $1 trillion market cap, we're going to see a Ripple at like, $4 to $5. I'm hoping a $2 trillion market will get Ripple up to $10 conservatively, guys. But, there's a lot of room for Ripple in the future. It is centralized. It's not like it's not my favorite currency being a centralized one, but making money off it is good. Bitcoin Cash has seen a huge rise, guys. We're at 1,500. I think Bitcoin Cash is going to go to the moon because it's used on so many platforms now, like BitClub Network is using it. Neo I think it reached an all-time high of 190 on Binance. Maybe about 170, 160 on, I think on a different exchange. I forgot which one, but on CoinMarketCap right here, it just said about I think 190 has been the all-time high for Neo, but Neo easily, Neo is $1,000 currency into the future, guys. If you want to look at we've seen like some low prices on it to grow. I think it is. Look at the market cap right here. This definitely could go to about $60 billion easily. Let's see right here. I'll show you guys how far Neo's been up. So about 180 right here. You can't really get on it. 190. But we saw some low prices on Neo, some buying times recently for about $99. I think this one could possibly 10x, guys, into the future when we hit a $1 trillion to $2 trillion market cap. I think Neo is going to do really well because it's a good utility. Not much going on with Tron. All the altcoins are kind of down, but Bitcoin is on the rise, and that's still a good thing, guys. So keep that in mind. Okay, what I want to show you right now is the Wyoming Senate bill proposes to exempt cryptocurrencies from taxes. Cryptocurrencies have been evading regulation proponents from governments all over the world, but some countries and states are promoting cryptocurrencies by exempting them from taxes. Wyoming, basically known as the Senate bill, tries to liberate cryptocurrencies from taxes. As cryptocurrencies investors spread and virtual currencies expand, governments are searching for different ways to profit from them. The intention is to regulate them. They're basically saying that this regulation would allow more individuals and enterprises to invest in Wyoming, create more jobs. They're trying to create more jobs in an area that's super rural, guys, and there's not a lot of job growth. So if they can get a lot of, tech, they can get the tech boom over there. It could really help out. Even though virtual currencies are not considered legal, many other countries and enterprises use them. They're basically saying it would require a lot of support and materialize at any time. They're trying to basically they're trying to be friendly crypto countries. At the moment, there are several countries that allow cryptocurrencies and low taxes on them. Belarus, there's a lot of countries that are just basically promoting these ones. Switzerland has the intention to become a crypto nation. There's a lot going on that's favorable to cryptocurrencies right now, guys. We know how it's taxed. We know that a lot of people are trying to, regulate them. Like if you look at this one, Wyoming approves utility tokens securities exemption bill. So if you look right here, the legislation aims to exempt some utility token developers and security regulators to provide more specific criteria. This includes tokens that cannot be sold as an investment, but must be able to be traded as something. So basically, furthermore, entities would not be exempt from broker deals and classifications if they were involved in token sales. Banks, credit unions, and would not be covered by this. The new legislation is not the only one that might be considered for the Senate. The bill, so basically this is one bill, and then the other one I just talked about would exempt cryptocurrencies from taxes. So this one, guys, is basically just to approve utility tokens, securities exemptions. So I mean that's kind of a good one for cryptocurrencies too. There's just a lot of good things coming out of Wyoming right now. I think they want to make some money. They see cryptocurrency could probably bring them some state revenue. I live in Las Vegas, and one of the main things about Nevada is they're business friendly. California is not very business friendly. They charge huge taxes to own your own business. In Nevada, they welcome people like this. So Wyoming is probably like, oh, cryptocurrencies, the future. We'll probably just we'll open up our business environment for them. We're gonna go all in on this because they see an area for growth where people can come in and maybe start their crypto businesses and register over there and make it crypto friendly. You know, even if it doesn't become on a national level, the state level is where everything happens, guys. So I mean, we'll see what happens. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you on the market, guys. We're at $509 billion. Hopefully it keeps going up right here. Let's look at what's going up on the 24-hour trade volume. We got Verticoin, Radiant Network. Look at Litecoin's up, guys. It is up like $20 right here. Bitcoin's still in the mix. Waves is going to be a really good one into the future. I think Waves has the potential to go to the moon. Waves was like at an all-time high of like $17. It's at $8. I think that one's going to go up to about $50 when the market goes up to $1 trillion. So I mean that's a good one to look at. And then what I want to show you guys too is what I've been doing with BitClub Network. I kind of talk about this every video, but if you guys want to do what I'm doing and get paid in cryptocurrency, then you guys can make videos like I'm doing. I'll teach you how to do it. Hit me up on my Facebook. There's a link in the description. And basically, all you need to do to start is to join BitClub Network. There's about 300,000 people on this network. They're the biggest mining company in existence for Bitcoin, and they have a binary tree compensation, which is pretty cool. So basically, you can sign up for... it costs about $600 to start mining, but you can mine for life because they have a repurchase rule, meaning that you can set your compounding from 0 to 100, and you can repurchase into these pools, and you can even work your way up to founder. But if you can come in at founder, that's the best. But you can basically mine for, as long as they're mining for Bitcoin, guys, if you do your compounding on here, you can mine for life. And then you're going to get paid on your network, so you can build up your network and do videos. I can have you guys on my channel. We can live stream. I have my friend Sean live streaming on my channel all the time. So it's kind of just a good idea. You can mine Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Monero. They have this GPU pool. Really good compensation here, guys. This pool has made my friend about 20 Bitcoins. I have money sitting on here right now I didn't even pull out. Look at, I have $200 in Bitcoin Cash right now. If you want to look at my Bitcoin balance, this is how much I've drawn out from just Bitcoin alone, which is pretty crazy. And I'll show you guys just like my all-time summary. Look, I've been drawing out $200 here on the 27th, on the 14th, another one on the 14th, another one on the 4th. I've been drawing out a lot of money from this company alone, guys, which is pretty crazy. Now they're just taking Bitcoin Cash. So if you want to come in, you got to have Bitcoin Cash. Just do it on the Exodus wallet if you guys don't have any. It's right here. And if you are not in the U.S., remember, you need an IP switcher. It looks like this. This is Google Chrome. So this is called ANONYMOX. But I recommend you all get into BitClub Network. Super good idea, guys. It's less risky than investing your own money. If you can just get paid in cryptocurrency, then you don't have to work a job. You can focus on this and get paid, for life. This company isn't going anywhere, guys. They mine about 4% of the world's Bitcoin. You can look on blockchain.info and see the biggest pools in the world right here. And if you look right here, they have these are the biggest pools. We have BitClub Network at 3.4%. And yeah, just really good info here, guys. Get yourself in this. This is what the compounding looks like. If you compound, you get more 1,000-day contracts. So you basically are never going to run out of mining, whether you get into a founder or you get into the first pool. As long as you're compounding, you are going to always be mining Bitcoin and be getting paid daily. And the more people you start signing up and build your network, you get paid even more. So, I mean, there's just multiple ways to get paid. And it's just a great program in general. The product and service is Bitcoin. You can go visit their facility. People visit it all the time. They're bigger than Genesis, bigger than Hashflare, and they have a binary system where you can get paid for having a network. So it's pretty cool. And I can teach you guys how to do that if you hit me up on Facebook. But just do what I do. It's pretty easy to do, and I make money off this, guys. You guys could too. So that's it. I hope you guys are all doing great out there today. Hopefully the market bounces up to that $1 trillion mark. I'm hoping at the end of February here, we get up to that $13,800 mark, and then we start, Bitcoin's going to get up to that $13,800, and then we're going to start slowly creeping back to that all-time high of $19,900, and then we're hoping by the $1 trillion market that Bitcoin's going to be about $23,000. Then hopefully by the end of 2018, this is my price prediction. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think if we hit that 1.2 to $2 trillion mark, we're going to see a 60K Bitcoin. And that's going to be awesome, guys. There's going to be a lot of millionaires out there. So get yourself in a mining program. Get yourself, adding value to the world. Build your portfolio up. Any of these coins right now are a good investment. As long as you're in the race, you're going to win. All right, guys. Peace out.